Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?
Speeding?
No, it's because your intro sucks. Please step out onto the curbside.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Curbside Podcast, the podcast where we talk about cars and everything to do with cars. My name is Jeff. I drive a 2004 Honda S2000, and this is the second time recording the intro because I forgot to record the call at the beginning. But I am
By saying that, he's increasing the amount of time he has to do editing. I don't know, you freaking kid out here, dude.
No, dude, this is going in.
Okay.
And I am a Taiwanese-American Southern Californian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name's Parth. We're out here, Northern California, in a 2016 M3. And, yeah, man, second time around.
This week, because it is our 11th episode, we decided to try something new. We have a guest on, and he is my buddy, Andrew, the one I talk about a lot, and the one I have made stupid YouTube videos about on YouTube. Nice. I would be worried if you made YouTube videos somewhere else instead of YouTube. All right, Andrew, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Andrew, obviously, 24 years old, Taiwanese American, missed out on the first try. I drive a 2015 BRZ. I was once a Southern Californian, and now I'm a Northern Californian.
For the better.
I said unfortunately the first time, but unfortunately.
Oh, he missed out this time.
Speaking of the BRZ, I have a story that I like to tell. I was at a gas station one night, filling up gas, as you do, and there was a BRZ, or actually an FRS, I forget, sitting at the pump.
I mean, what's the difference?
So it was this like modded out FRS sitting next to the pump, and I'm done at the pump and I'm about to leave, and I see this guy get in his car, and he starts it, but it doesn't start, and then he tries to start again, still doesn't start. Next thing you know, this guy comes up to me like, "Hey, can you help?" He wasn't from here, so he was, Chinese speaking. So luckily I spoke a bit of Chinese, and I was like, "Yeah, what do you want me to do?" And he's like, "Can you help me jump it?" I'm like, "Okay." So I got my jumper cables, put it on the battery, and then it wouldn't start still.
And just to preface this, is Jeff the type of person to walk around or drive around with jumper cables in this day and age? He does that still.
I do, man. They come in handy. So what I said was like, "Hey, let's push start this car." The problem is it was parked in a way where we had about like 10 feet to push start the car.
Easy, dude.
So we pushed it back and forth this 10 feet for I don't know, a good 30 minutes. Not being able to get it to start.
Jesus.
Pushed it forward, dumped the clutch, would not come in, pulled it back. This eccentric, normal old guy that has a tutoring place right behind this gas station. He must have heard us or something, and he pokes his head over the wall. He lives at his school or something. He pokes over his head over the wall, and it's like, "Hey, are you guys trying to jump start that car?" And they're like, "Yeah." "You need help?" "Yeah." Being an older gentleman, he was more used to this. So he was like, "No, we got to get it further back. All right, guys, we got to get it further all the way back." So we pushed this all the way up the driveway for the car wash. And we tried pushing it and bump starting it, and it still doesn't work because we weren't going fast enough. And lo and behold, someone else comes up in their FRS, and they see us, and they're like, "Do you need help?" And we're like, "Yeah." So finally, with 3 people pushing the car, me sitting in it, pushed it, first gear, dumped the clutch, finally it kicks up and starts again, And the guy in the car was like, "Oh man, thank you, man. I live down in San Diego. I'm 2 hours
Holy
away." It was this was at like midnight too. He's like,
Oh my god.
"Man, thank you. You want to add me on Instagram?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah, you do all that work, yo, bro. Follow me on Insta, bro.
This is what I love about the car community, because like if you're sitting in a cool car and you see another person sitting in a cool car, we'd be like, "Hey," and you try to help each other out. So with that being said, I wanted to go into this week talking about car culture in general, like car meets, and the difference between Northern California car culture and Southern California car culture, since we have Andrew here and he's been through both. I want to start out with, what are our favorite car meets that we've ever been to?
S3, top 3 for sure. Subaru Summer Solstice, that was so much fun. I want to say Spokane was pretty cool too. I haven't been to a Spokane up here yet, unfortunately, but yeah, Spokane, Anaheim was super cool. 86 Fest is really cool.
Yeah.
Just because they had like the whole track aspect of it, all that kind of stuff.
What do you like about these car meets, though?
I just feel like there was, well, okay, comparing to Northern California, I just feel like the modified car community is a lot more prevalent in Southern California. Being up here for like a year and a half or so, it's all Porsches, Ferraris. Yeah, I go to like Cars and Coffee, and it's just high-end cars. You don't really see a lot of like modified racers anywhere, I guess, unless you go down to San Jose.
You know what's funny? My opinion is exactly the opposite.
No way.
I swear, dude. Like, that's what I thought when I, 4 years in Malibu. I guess Malibu, but that's exactly what I thought. And I think I even said that to Jeff. I'm like, yo, do I think the modified car scene is better up in the NorCal? That's hilarious that you're saying the opposite. That's actually hella funny.
That has to be like where you lived in SoCal, I guess.
Yeah.
Down where we're at, that's like the heart of like
And-
modified car culture, I guess. Like all of the eBay parts and all that stuff comes out of SoCal.
That's true. That's very true.
I think it has to do just with like how much time and like, because you grew up down there. That's your home. And then I grew up here. This is my home. So it's like when you spend more time in a place and when it's like home, you find out more about different smaller events, or you meet more different people. Maybe like that's the difference. Like that's what you're saying, exactly how I felt when I was in LA for 4 years. I literally thought that. I was like, wow, dude, the modified car scene is so much better in NorCal.
Really? Because every time I see you go to car beats, Parth, I always get the impression that like there's more.
Well, that's you're gonna say like I go to like the high end car shit.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Like that's my preference. I like to see the nice shit. I like to see the fancy cars and stuff. But besides that, regular meets at like boba places. Everyone loves to have boba here, and especially with their cars. You go to those like Friday evening, Thursday evening car meets out like some boba place, Milpitas, San Jose, whatever. Those are popping, dude. So like I feel like that's the difference though. But like I live here. I know people here, and I know that these things are happening. In LA, I would have no idea, because I would have no idea.
Yeah, I guess just like a local community kind of deal. Because what I've seen is like people comparing, like, ooh, he only has a 911 Carrera. He doesn't have a GT3.
Damn, dude.
Like, wow.
Yeah, dude. I think
That's
you got. Yeah.
Life's hard up there, huh?
Oh man, I gotta get you into some of these proper car groups up here.
Yeah.
Real car people, not some flexers.
Yep.
But yeah, no, dude, that's actually really interesting. Two people that grew up in two different places.
Having the same opinion about the other place.
So Parth has said that he prefers the nice cars and whatnot. Andrew, what do you prefer?
I think I've definitely grown an appreciation for like these nicer cars, but I mean it's just so unattainable that it's like, I guess it's cool to look at, but where's the slammed BRZs at,
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually the opposite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had no appreciation for the modified cars until I started going to these events. And what really like made me like them was the people. The people that own these cars are so nice, they're so chill, and they're so like good people. You know, compared to like a lot of the exotic car owners, who they won't even.
Talk to you or
Yeah, it's like,
you know,
don't touch my car.
Yeah, exactly, right? So these guys, I was like, oh, dude, these guys are so chill. And then I started learning about different shit. Then I slowly got into it, and now I have an appreciation for like the modified cars. But I was also like, kind of like, yeah, dude, modified car, who cares about that, dude? I don't want a fart cannon Civic, bro.
No, dude, I was the same way because initially growing up, I liked, you know, stock, clean cars. And I always thought, like, I see these modded cars on the streets. I'm like, what are they doing? They're like ruining the cars. Because, you know, mostly on the streets, you see these Civics with these gigantic wings and a fart cannon on the back. And you're like, ah, yes, that's the modded car scene. It wasn't until like a couple of years ago where Andrew and I, we went to S3 that I really got a serious appreciation for these cars, because some of the things people do with their cars are really, really cool. Like, you have your own way of doing things. Like, we saw this car like 3 times at the Subaru meets. Do you remember, Andrew, that one with the huge wide wheels?
Was it the Forester?
I think it was
The WRX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but
Like Project something.
yeah. Good, glad that narrowed it down. But yeah, it had these huge wheels, probably like wider than Countach
They're like
wheels.
14-inch wheels
Yeah.
on a
and
WRX.
logically, I think that would be stupid, but I saw it and I was like, that looks pretty dang cool. And I just think it's so funny that people could just like, everyone there is just bonding over one thing, car. And especially if you go to like a specific brand meet, you're bonding over one brand of car.
And I feel like there's something about these kind of like car meets, which I think was probably the same in SoCal too, is nobody hates on somebody's car. Like, nobody goes up to somebody's car and it goes like, yo, dude, your car sucks, bro. Because you right there, everyone's like, yeah, dude, this guy's got to get out, bro. Like, he's just out here telling people that his car sucks and shit.
Yeah. Bad vibes.
Yeah, dude, like right away. I don't feel like anybody does that like anywhere in these kind of car meets.
Like these car meets where it's like FRS, BRZs, it's like everyone is working off the same canvas, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone, you get to see what someone's take on that car is, or like you can't really do that with like Ferraris. Like, there's only so many Ferraris, and not everyone's going to be able to afford one.
Exactly. These kind of meets were the first time I saw a freaking LS swap Miata. Like,
Yeah.
where else am I gonna see a freaking LS swap Miata, bro? And that shit sounded insane, man. That thing was crazy. I couldn't imagine like driving that thing. It must be like suicide on wheels, bro.
And yeah, dude, like with these more expensive cars too, like once you buy them, you're not gonna want to mess with them too much. How often do you see people like, yeah, I'm gonna cut my Ferrari and put big wide fender flares on it?
No, because then right away the people that are like interested in those cars, or not interested, but like from a reseller standpoint, people are like, "Yo, bro, no, that's not how it came from factory, bro. I'm not gonna buy that shit, dude. I'm not gonna buy that. That's not how it's that's not original.
It's not even OEM.
Yeah, exactly. For them, OEM is a huge deal, man. OEM's such a big deal. Yeah, like you put a different pair of wheels on that shit, and people are like, "Yo, dude, why you got those different set of tires? You got the originals?" It's like,
No, you have to have the original like valve stem covers on it, dude.
yeah, dude. Seriously, I mean, like even like owner's manual and shit. If you don't have that, people are like, that's gonna hurt the resale value, man. You don't got the original owner's manual. Oh, you don't got the flashlight that Ferrari gives you. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's gonna hurt you a little bit more. It's like, all right, dude, calm down. It's a flashlight. You can buy that shit on eBay for like $150.
And I guess like another thing I've noticed too with like these big like Porsche meets or something, it's like if you don't own a Porsche, they don't really want to talk to you.
Yeah, they don't really like. Yeah,
You gotta
which ones
buy
have you
into
been
that
to,
club.
Andrew?
I've been to a couple like was it Cars and Coffee in Menlo Park? There was a Huayra there, a bunch of
Yeah.
Lambos, all the 911s.
Oh yeah, every single one, all variants.
Yeah, and I pulled up in my BRZ, parked a couple blocks away, and just walked around and talked to nobody.
Yeah, you're pretty much a nobody, dude. They're not gonna talk to anyone, dude. I've been noticing this is like a little bit of a shift because I used to go to Santana a lot for they used to have a 100 octane event there every month on a Saturday,
Yeah.
and it used to be really small, like it wasn't that big at all. And then a lot of like owners who were actually enthusiasts would show up there, and these are people with like Ferraris, Porsches, Lambos, but they would actually talk to you. they'd actually be like, yeah, man, this car is, yeah, you want to take a seat in it? Go ahead, man. Go sit in it. All good.
That's really
They
cool.
they start revving it for you. Problem is, over the years, these guys started getting so big that eventually you were left with these flexers that would just show up in there. And the original car guys that like love to come out there, they stopped coming. And it used to be like free. Like if you had a nice car, you can come and park it there for free.
Hang
You have to
out, have
pay?
some coffee.
Yeah, dude, now you have to pay $50 to show your car.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was so confused with that shit. I'm like, why is somebody paying to show their car? Like, you should be paying them, if anything. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Root of
So
the
I
problem.
stopped going
It's
to
too
that
much
shit.
money.
You know what you should do, Andrew? You should go up to Alice's on like a Saturday. If you guys don't know what Alice's is, it's a restaurant up here on 84 in Woodside, and that's kind of like where all the car guys and everybody, they all meet up. If you go to Woodside, because Woodside's a rich area, if you go there early morning on a Saturday or Sunday, you see a lot of people with nice ass cars. All the people that used to go to the Santana 100 Octane events, they go there now.
Okay.
So you can talk to those guys. They're actually good people.
Bring your
And,
M3 out. Let's go for a drive.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. I'm down. We always hit up Alice. It's a lot of fun. I'll take you out there. Jeff, you got to come through, man.
Yup. Cruise that S2K on up here. Let's go for a drive.
Hell yeah.
And then you can drive right back.
Miles, man, miles.
I'm not going to respond to this shit, dude.
Yeah, I think I haven't spent enough time in like San Jose, just like the South Bay area where, you know,
Yeah.
all the Asians are.
Yeah, if you
Come out to the South or the East Bay, dude, it's a lot better.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
I imagine that's where all the riced out cars are.
Yeah.
that is an aspect of getting like Subarus and Hondas and Toyotas
Yeah.
together. Is Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's true. It is true.
So also, with that being said, I wanted to talk about the 86 specifically. Do you think that's created like a whole new bit of a car culture? Because before you weren't able to go out and buy, most people weren't able to go out and buy a sports car because aside from the Miata, but now a lot of people, they're able to go out and buy a BRZ and FRS, and there's even the 86 Fest that has sprung up these past few years. Like, what do you guys think about that?
Okay. Well, I think those communities have always kind of been around. Like you've always had people modifying Civics. The whole Z series with Nissan has been around forever. I think car culture in general has become a lot more mainstream, probably because of like Fast and Furious and all that. That's why you see like such a big uprising in like, I don't know, modified cars, I guess. But yeah, I would say maybe like the 86 community, like I guess so. It's an attainable car. It's like meant to be a sports car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with Andrew. It's like, it's the car that you can buy brand new and it's still a nice car. Because before that, like, a lot of people would have to buy used cars or, you know, really cheap cars. Like, it did allow, like, different aspect of people to enter in. I mean, I think it helps, dude. More people in it's better. Just as long as you don't lose the original, like, thing about it. Like, don't be a dick at car meets and shit.
Man, some people get real butthurt about car builds, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk shit within your friends. You don't go tell the guy about his car, right? That's how it goes.
nah, you see someone with some 30-degree camber. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, you say fuck that guy. Then when you're talking to him, yo, bro, nice car, man.
Camber's sick, man.
This guy spent money on that shit, dude. He should sell that car. What the fuck did he do? Yo, bro, nice car, man. Tastefully done, bro. Tastefully done.
I like how on this podcast we always just lie. Because at the beginning we were talking about how like, oh yeah, everyone's real cool at car meet.
Yeah,
But
they're
then-
cool. I didn't say they're real.
Going back to the whole question, what were your favorite car meets? We went through that with Andrew. What about you, Parth?
Okay, so Prob has this, WRX, right? I told you about, about his crazy WRX with like freaking 500 horsepower these days. I don't even know how much he's running today. Changes on the season and the mood he's in, pretty much. He got me into a group called Team Revolution. But every Friday they do a meet. We would go like almost every Friday, and the guys were so chill. Like, made a bunch of like new friends from there. What I just like about that group is like at one point somebody in the group had I didn't know him, but somebody in the group like died randomly, like unexpectedly from some sort of illness or something. Dude, the way this group stepped up to like help the family, and they put on an event just to have raised money and help for the family because the family was struggling because the guy had like a lot of medical bills and stuff. Like the way the group stepped up and like how many people were involved and like they got other groups to come in too was just incredible. And it was like nice to be a part of that. And I'm just like, damn, And it was like all because we started going to these Friday meets every Friday evening for like an hour or two. That to me, like, besides the cars and all that stuff, that means a lot more. And that's all car culture, man. Cars, that's it. Like, that's all I have in common with these people. You like cars, I like cars. That's it. Like, we have different tastes, different hobbies, whatever. You're a different profession, but that in common led to like so many other things. That's just nice to see that is in the world still. You know.
It's like real life Fast and Furious.
Yeah, dude. Except without like the illegal street light races and shit.
Well, I mean, right now, Fast and Furious is like a giant crime-fighting Dodge commercial. So,
Freaking Fast and Furious is
OG
bullshit now.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
so for me, my favorite car meet would have to be Spocom because Andrew, I don't know if you remember, but like every single car meet we went to was on like the hottest day ever.
Oh yes, the AC.
But isn't that typical for like SoCal shit?
Yeah, it's always like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they see throughout the week it's like 70 degrees, 75. No, 90 degrees. Yes, that's the day we want the
That's the
car.
one we're
That's
having.
the one.
Yes, yeah.
So Spocom is indoors. You have to pay to get in, but at least after filming like 2 cars, I wasn't about to pass out from heat stroke.
We had to pay to get into like 86 Fest, and we paid to get
we did,
fried
huh?
up. Shoot, when we went to Spokane, didn't we go to 86 Fest right before?
No, we went to that Subaru meet, that Smurf and WRX and
Oh yeah.
Premium
Oh
Auto
my
Styling.
gosh,
did.
yeah.
We got back to your house and we're like, what do we do? We're done, man. And 30 minutes later, we're like, hey, want to go to Spokane?
Yeah, good times.
Car culture is it's a different thing. Like, look at us. We're all talking because we like cars on this podcast.
Yeah, Parth, you and I kind of met over cars too.
Yeah, man. Actually, we did.
Yeah.
Jeff was like, hey, this is my friend Andrew. He likes cars. I'm like, oh shit, I like cars.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Now I'm on your podcast.
There you go, dude. It's easy as that, man.
All right, guys. How about we go to our sponsored break?
Yeah. Let me find my phone. Yo, where the hell is my phone actually, though? What the fuck?
Is this part getting edited out?
Yeah, it's definitely getting edited out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. Dun-dun-dun.
Now I feel like we shouldn't edit it out.
All right. Welcome to our sponsored break. Oh, Andrew, welcome to our sponsored break.
Hello, sponsored break.
Yeah. Parth, what's our sponsor?
Our sponsor is Sapien. Sapien is a blockchain-based social network that rewards users for high-quality content with cryptocurrency. Sign up today at www.sapien.network to start earning today. Sapien, thank you.
Thank you, Sapien. Also, as always, our show is sponsored by ourselves. You can check us out at the curbsidepodcast.com. We have a blog there, and you can find all our ways to listen there. All right, how about we get back to the news?
News.
Banana, banana.
Now that we got you loose, oh, I can hear the birds waking early to saying that it's
All right, what do we have for news?
What do you have, man? Because honestly, I don't got shit. Oh wait, I do have news. The Tesla Cybertruck.
The Tesla side. Oh,
Elon Musk tweeted the highly anticipated Tesla pickup will be revealed in Los Angeles on November 21st. So Musk has said that the Tesla truck will be priced at less than $50,000, and it'll be able to outdo the Ford F-150. There they go again with that bullshit, Jeff.
Jeez.
They said it in the damn thing. Like, that's what Musk said. I'm tired of that shit. Nobody asked you if it's better than an F-150 in terms of, like, performance. Why you gotta talk about it? Oh, and additionally, Musk claimed that it can outperform a Porsche 911. Who asked it? This is like one of those guys with, like, a huge inferiority complex.
Or
And, like,
he's
just
gotta
like-
prove a point against gas cars. I think that's really his point.
No,
He's got to
this guy,
knock the gas cars real quick.
This guy has a problem with Porsche, and this guy has a problem with like just like acting like a proper.
electric car company.
He got real butthurt about. Did you hear about Top Gear testing the Taycan next to the Model S?
No, I
And
didn't.
then the Taycan got a faster 0 to 60 time. And all these Tesla fanboys and Elon Musk is like, no, that's wrong, dude. They had it set up all wrong. It's not good, man.
The pavement on the Porsche side was harder, so it's better.
Like, dude, who cares?
Yeah.
EV fanboys.
Seriously,
damn,
not
dude.
even EV fan.
Not even EV, Tesla fanboys.
Straight up
man.
Tesla. Like another EV comes up on the radar. Nah, it sucks.
You know, fuck you. Rivian looks better to me than Tesla.
I'm already biased towards Rivian because they don't do that crap.
Hey, actually though, the less than $50,000, that's pretty good.
I'll give that to them.
Yeah, that's good, man. Like if they actually make a proper like truck for less than 50,000 that's electric, that's pretty fantastic.
Hey, Andrew, you got any news for us?
News?
Yes.
Well, earlier we were talking about this 2020 Hyundai Sonata.
Oh hell yeah!
Yuck.
This is all you, man. You go for this, man. Go off, dude.
Yuck. It's a Walmart version of an Audi A5. It looks like a Polestar in the back. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, that's just spot on.
Yeah, look at the
spot
profile's
on.
an A5. Yeah. Yuck.
Yeah, the front lights look like they got it off like a freaking like a Mercedes. No, not even Mercedes, dude. I don't even where they got these headlights from. It's not theirs though.
These lights look like
Yeah,
they
it's
were
definitely
drawing
not theirs.
them, and then at the end of it, they sneeze like, and then the line keeps going after that.
Wait, does the light actually keep going on the hood?
Yeah.
What?
That's,
No
And then
way.
it goes into this chrome strip.
yeah.
Yuck.
Wait, so that whole part of the hood is gonna be lit up right there,
Yes.
bruh? What?
All right. Yeah, let's roast this thing and then never talk about Korean cars on this podcast again.
Except for the Telluride.
Okay, yeah, that one easy pass.
Why is this legal to be car news? Like this thing is just.
Have you guys seen the shifter? Yuck. It's like a big lump in the center console, and then there's buttons.
Oh my god, someone stuck a computer mouse on the center console.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but it's a
modern.
huge computer mouse, like 4
Yeah.
computer mouses.
Yeah, it actually looks like 4 computer mouses.
Well, here's a bit of consumer advice for all you listeners. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it, man.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Okay, guys, so this week was SEMA, and the thing from SEMA I wanted to talk about was Toyota brought along a ton of super concepts. And my favorite from there was the heritage concept. You guys see this?
Yes. I'm looking. Yep. I knew you were going to say that because that's my favorite too.
Oh wait, yeah, I did see it. That's the Supra that should have came out in
Yeah.
the first place.
So this thing has the original Super Wing on it, actually. Like they managed
Yeah.
to
Really?
stick that on. Yeah, that's the
What?
so
So good.
right? It fits so well.
Yeah. It actually does look like a Supra or a successor now.
Yeah, it really does. I like how they went for HRE wheels though. Like y'all couldn't just make some fucking wheels in house.
This thing is actually tuned up to produce more than 500 horsepower, which sounds fun.
You know when I read the headline for this, you know what the headline read? Toyota develops a car in house to show that the Supra is still as capable of tuning and reaching high limits as its predecessor. What the hell is it called? As the last one.
Predecessor.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, good. Now make this Toyota,
Yeah. Just make all of them look like this.
right?
Like this should be the base model.
So
500 horsepower base model.
I mean,
Here's another stat about this thing that I loved, okay? One of the things that makes the look is its headlights and its taillights.
Yeah.
Now, these taillights were extremely hard to produce. They had to get them 3D printed.
What?
Yeah.
why?
I don't know. But apparently these headlights and taillights cost them $25,000 to make.
Wait, 25,000?
Yes.
How much is the car?
The car itself? Like the normal
Yes,
Supra?
like I don't want to buy just the taillights. How much is the car?
Starts at 50.
50,000.
This starts at 50. So half the price of this car is the taillights.
Oh, well, this car, we don't know the value of it.
Okay,
That's what I was
Like
trying to ask.
a base Supra.
No. I want to know the price of this bitch. Heritage.
They're not selling it. Toyota, sell it.
Please.
Oh wait, they're not selling it. Bruh.
I don't think they're selling it.
Let me just catch up real quick. And so they're not selling this.
No, dude. Toyota came out with a bunch of super concept for concepts. Come on, Parth, listen.
Of what you can do to it.
Yes.
So that's why it has HRE wheels. So why is the factory telling people that this is how you should modify the car, or this is how you could modify the car? Is it because nobody's buying it?
I think a lot of people are buying
Yeah, a
it.
lot of people are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused what Toyota's trying to achieve with this piece of shit if they're not going to sell it.
I mean,
I'm so mad right now.
I'm very upset, actually, too.
I'm so mad at Parth.
I'm upset at Toyota, dude. I'm upset at Toyota. They made this car. They're like, yeah, we're just going to not sell it. Looks fantastic.
But they're not. Oh, this one. Okay, I was about to say they're not selling it. They're selling the shit out of it.
No, this one, the Heritage, whatever the shit it's called. This should be the base model now.
another one of their super concepts that I really liked was their wasabi concept. Can you guys guess what color it is?
Is it green?
Yes.
I like this too.
Ooh, yeah, I like the wing.
Yeah. Also, guys, did you see Ford? They released an electric Mustang at SEMA. And the thing with this is, it has a manual transmission.
On an electric car.
Yes.
Is it simulated? Like what do you just do it for fun or?
I don't think so.
It's like a normal, it looks like a normal stick.
How do you change gears in an electric motor? There's no gears in an electric motor, first of all.
I mean, here's the thing, you can. You just
Gotta
before
hook
you
it
hit
up to a transmission.
Yeah, exactly.
But that seems like unnecessary.
Yeah, but because the thing about an electric motor is that it could drive the wheels directly. It's more efficient, and it
Yeah.
doesn't have to drive the weight of a transmission. But a manual is more fun.
I wonder if like the more gears kind of takes the load off of the motor and battery too in like high gear.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
I imagine when you're like all out on an electric car, it's probably max output.
That's what Porsche did with their Taycan. They put a 2-speed transmission in it, and that prevents it from burning out like a Tesla does.
Tesla fans everywhere punching the air.
Well, Tesla fans just get mad in general. They're just very angry people at everything. Oh, wait, I figured it out, dude. Figured out the electric Mustang shit. I was just trying to read the article on it. So it's a... hang on. It's a dual-core electric motor with dual power inverters.
I know some of those words.
Yeah, that's so I just said it, hoping one of you guys would know what it means. It has the Getrag MT82, which has been strengthened to take 1,000 pound-foot of
Yeah,
torque.
the thing is, Parth, this is like, it came out at SEMA. You know what it's not going to be?
On the road.
Yes, they're not going to sell it.
Ke-
Pisses a lot of people
That's
off.
why SEMA is kind of like useless in my opinion, dude. All this shit about what we're gonna do and what's gonna happen, nobody ever does anything. They all just come out with freaking, what was that Hyundai we were looking at? Kia? What's that piece of shit we were just talking about? They come up with that shit instead, Look what we could do, and then here's a Hyundai Sonata that looks like a freaking Audi with like headlights going up the ass. Like, what is this shit, dude? SEMA shows you this is what we can do, but we're just gonna take it away. It's like somebody shows you a really nice thing and then takes it away and you can never have it again.
Yeah, I think like car shows are cool. Like what you can do to actual cars that already exist, awesome. But like these concepts, when these manufacturers do these concepts, it's like they're so awesome, and then none of them ever follow through. Why? Why did you spend the money on R&D to make this concept and then just be like, just kidding?
Yeah, like why did you raise our hopes and dreams and then just like completely shatter them when you come out with the next bullshit? Which from Mustang, we talk about Ford, it's gonna be that electric Mustang SUV shit.
Which is gonna have
see, they come out with a concept for this and then they release an SUV. It's kind of like Mitsubishi.
Oh, yes. Lovely. Mitsubishi.
Yeah, let's not even go there. Trash company.
Mitsubishi
I love
always,
the Evo, but come on, man.
they always come out with these concepts that are like, hey, this is what our car could do. It could go off-road. It could self-drive. It could, do stuff and stuff. And it's like, okay. And then they come out with the Eclipse Cross.
Whoever's in charge of marketing over at Mitsubishi, if I see you one day,
He's gonna have a lot of strong words.
It was the
a
company.
soft slap to the face.
There you go.
It was the company that was like in Fast and Furious. They had the Eclipse, they had the Evo, and now they have
Nothing.
Yeah.
The
You guys
current
got
market
anything?
value of the Evo needs to go down. I want one still.
What are they at right now?
Oh my god. Low mileage Evo 10s are still going for like 30.
Damn.
Evo 9s are going for mid 20s.
How old
Yeah,
are they?
it's stupid. Dude, Evo 10 is more than 10 years old.
What did they start at when they were new?
High 30s,
What the fuck, dude? That car, dude, it did not depreciate.
zero depreciation.
That's fantastic. Shit, I should have bought an Evo.
I know,
You know who almost bought an Evo? One of my friends. I should have told him to actually stick it and buy one.
but now he can go buy an iMev.
Yes. Or an Eclipse Cross. All right, you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about?
No, that's it. Well, thanks for coming, Andrew. Pretty liked having you here.
Thanks for having me. This was a great experience. Lots of
Let's
interesting
get you on
conversation.
for the-
Let's get you on for the 21st episode, too.
Down. I'll be there.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Andrew, for coming on to our podcast. And thank you guys for listening. We're trying something new this week, so probably some bumps that we need to work out and a lot of stuff that I need to edit because I screwed up that intro, but hope you guys like it. As always, guys, thank you for listening. You could find us at thecurbsidepodcast.com. There's a link to our Libsyn page where you could find the links to all our other platforms like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, Stitcher, and Spotify. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at the Curbside Podcast, and you could follow us on Twitter, Curbside Pod, Facebook, the Curbside Podcast, and then YouTube. There's a link on our website. And thank you for Kid Dope for letting us use his song Fast Cars and Wild Hearts as our theme song. And as always, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Parth.
And I'm Andrew for the one time.
Remember, drive safe, and life is too short to drive boring cars.
Bye.
Bye.
Fast cars and wild hearts, so